Okay, what's going on, wonderful people? Hope everybody's doing well. So, LiftMaster contacted me, and they wanted to discuss the photo or the light curtains. The light curtains. So, I want you to listen along, and hopefully, we're moving somewhere. So, big shout out to LiftMaster for reaching out to me. I really appreciate it. That's part of the reason why I do these videos. It's part of the reason why I want you guys to be a part of this group, because I want us to learn together and do share experiences. So listen along, and we'll see what we'll call him Mr. D. What Mr. D had to say from LiftMaster.
LiftMaster, doing well. How you doing?
Good, man. It's we finally connect.
I know. It took a few tries, but we made it work.
That's right. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Hey, no. So I think you've got my message. Where we saw the video. It was some really good feedback.
Yeah.
We had the call center contact, and I forget your guy's name, but they worked with one of your guys.
Okay.
And as far as I know, you guys are taken care of, right? The site is up and running.
Which one? Do we know? Which site are you talking about? For what's up and running?
I don't know.
I think so. I think everything's up and running at the moment. I don't think we have any huge problems at the moment.
Okay. All right. And then I wanted to share with you that we've actually got a new light curtain coming out. I don't know if you're aware of that or not.
Oh.
But
Nice.
I saw your feedback. We're big on getting, we call it VOC, Voice of Customer.
Okay.
We're big on getting feedback from products. So really the whole purpose of my call was to thank you for that video. It's good feedback.
Right.
But then I want to get this new set of light curtains in your hands, have you test them for us, and just give us your honest feedback on that.
Yeah, that'd be great, because we were just talking about some this morning, and we had another set. We don't know if they failed or what's going on, but we had a door get it came down on a U-Haul truck, and so we don't know where the problem lies. So we're I don't know if the eyes have failed or what was going on with that. It's a weird scenario there. Let's just say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, that'd be cool. I definitely like to see that, because the light curtains, we just had another issue with them, and luckily we had a vendor close enough that the guy ended up traveling over there and gotten them and made it work. But from a business owner to the technician, he was so frustrated. He tried everything. He called tech support, and it was just finally they determined they were bad, and he literally got to the point now. He said, I'm putting a white dot on them. He says, because I'm making sure they're not sending me the same ones back. So.
I appreciate that.
Because he goes, I swore I sent them through UPS, and they just shipped us the same ones. Because I told him when he went out there, I said, I wouldn't even go out there. I said, unless I have two. I said, we've had so much trouble with them, and we haven't done a ton of them, but every time we touch them, they're a problem. It seems like. So we get one out of 10 that's working.
Hey, do you guys work with a lot of mechanical machines out there?
Like the old school ones?
Yeah.
Are you talking like commercial?
Doors, relays and contactors inside that control box.
I mean, we have. I mean, the old ones. I mean, obviously everything's updated nowadays, but I mean, we used to. They're getting kind of far and few. If you're talking about
because I will tell you that early on, we had some issues with light curtains working on mechanical machines.
Oh, okay.
Mechanical machines put out 24 volts AC through the contacts, and our light curtains weren't working well with that. It was messing up the relay inside the light curtain.
Gotcha.
So that's on mechanical machines, though. If you're seeing all these issues on logic machines, that's a different animal. That should work.
Yeah, they're all newer, so I mean, they're not even anything we've done light curtains on is only a year or two old, if the most. So
gotcha.
They shouldn't be. We haven't done any on any of the old. I think it's because we're too scared. I mean, in a sense, because realistically, the new ones, they just kind of tell you where to put them, and away you go. Where the old ones, we would probably be like, where do we put these?
Yeah.
So
I gotcha.
yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool. Like I said, definitely like to try them out because we got one that's coming down the pipeline right now that we're waiting for sections, and then we're gonna see if light curtain is actually if it failed or if it's something else going on.
Okay. All right. These aren't out until March 22nd, but I know that we do have a few samples right now. So let me make some phone calls.
Okay.
Let me talk to the marketing team and see if I can get you 1 or 2 samples out there.
Okay, I appreciate it. Like I said, really appreciate the phone call too.
Yeah, no problem. You've got my number. I don't think I told you. I'm the field operations manager for everything commercial.
Okay.
So once the product is out in the field,
right,
it's my team that oversees product quality.
Okay.
We've got a training element to it, so we train up customers, dealers, whoever.
Nice.
On how to use the product. So
nice.
if you want to hold on to my number, if you run into issues,
okay,
I'm a good contact to have.
Yeah, perfect. I'll do that for sure. I appreciate it.
You got it. So yeah, let me see if I can get you some light curtains, and I'll shoot you a text or give you a phone call or something.
Okay, sounds good. Otherwise, have a good weekend.
Cool. You too. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Well, there you go. There you go. That's awesome. Maybe the video has helped. That's really nice of Mr. D, we'll call him, to send out a set of light curtains, and we can try them out because the light curtains definitely have issues. But you know, it, it's one of those things. You rattle the cage enough, and then something comes out of it, and I'm absolutely thrilled that I got a phone call. I really am. That means the world to me because we're trying to move in the right direction, and that's all I ask for is that we try to move in the right direction. I think that's great that that they're saying that, and it's something for you guys to know too. Obviously, if you're dealing with the old relay logic, is what I call it, that those can zap those photo eyes, and that might be part of the problem. Obviously, we're only dealing with the new logic 4, logic 5 openers, so that shouldn't be a problem. We shouldn't be frying them, but it is something that is tricky with a lot of openers. Is sometimes Genie's known for this too. Sometimes you have low voltage, but low voltage can be AC or it can be DC. So if you have an accessory, I didn't even know this. I had a real simple multi-code that I was trying to wire into a Genie opener, and found out that since they put out AC, this is a DC unit and it won't work right. I think I could make it click or do a few things, but it just was not interacting right, and it was confusing to me. And the reason was because the voltage isn't right. So it's just something for you to think about. Another thing to have in the tool belt. So anyways, that's cool. I'm glad LiftMaster will see what we can do, even if they can't send me out a sample. If we can at least see them out in the field eventually and do something, because it just makes me, I tell you what, I'm going to sleep a little better tonight, because when you're a small business like myself, you really think you're going crazy. You really think you're going crazy. You're just going, what am I doing wrong? I must be doing something wrong. I wasn't trained right. I didn't read the instructions right. The technicians on the phone can't even get you through. And the problem is that sometimes I think they're kind of programmed to not say anything bad. That's just my opinion. Or they don't know. Because they don't deal with it like we do. And it's like they won't give you any feedback and say, yeah, we've had some issues. And it's like when they could just at least tell you, yeah, we've had some issues, it at least makes you feel like you're just not such a knucklehead, let's just say. So, but when they just say, try this, try that, try this, yeah, I guess those ones are bad. And you're like, I've done this a million times. It seems like, or 10 times for myself or whatever, and they're bad. They're bad, they're bad, they're bad. So that's cool. That's awesome. So anyways, a little update on some light curtains, and I'll have to take a picture of the new ones for you guys and post them somewhere for you so you can see them, or maybe I'll do a review video on them for you. So anyways, thank you LiftMaster for the phone call, and as always guys, be safe out there, take care, and we will see you on the next adventure.